This is a story a lot of people are talking about. The Justice Department recorded the interviews of Jeffrey Epstein's associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, by Deputy Attorney Todd Blanche. That all happened in July.
This is something that has a lot of interest right now, and now the Trump administration is deciding whether to release this audio. Brian Abel reports what the Trump administration is factoring into their decision.
A recording of an interview of Ghislaine Maxwell by Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche isn't necessarily surprising, yet its existence hadn't been publicly known until today, and it comes as the DOJ looks to publicly release more information on the Jeffrey Epstein saga. Now, according to 3 senior officials, this White House is weighing whether to make the recording of that 2-day interview, more than 10 hours worth, public, either through transcripts, the audio itself, or both. Sources say some in the Trump administration believe releasing the interview contents could help officials take back control of the optics and narrative of this story, as the administration faces mounting pressure to provide more information on the Epstein case. Conversely, according to sources, there is concern that releasing it could bring this story right back to the forefront when some in the White House believe it's fading. At the same time, the DOJ is giving a judge more clarity on what it would like to see released when it comes to grand jury testimony. Specifically, the DOJ is looking to make public the transcripts from 5 days worth of testimony in New York from both the Epstein grand jury in 2019 and the Maxwell grand jury in 2020 and 2021. But this may not quell the thirst for those looking for more Epstein information because, as former federal prosecutors say, prosecutors in New York generally call law enforcement agents to testify before the grand jury to present only enough evidence to get to an indictment, rather than provide all evidence in those cases. Meanwhile, at least 2 Epstein victims filed letters to a judge saying they feel the handling of the Epstein files by the Justice Department has shown a lack of respect for the victims. One writing, quote, "I am not some pawn in your political warfare." And another major Epstein development today coming from a congressional-led panel of the House Oversight Committee, issuing dozens of subpoenas to both the Justice Department as well as high-ranking Republicans and Democrats, including former President Bill Clinton. The subpoena of the Justice Department calls for it to provide Congress any Epstein files in its possession with victims' names redacted. At the White House, Brian Abel reporting.